Hello Fun Buckets, I'm Colonel Failure and you're watching Soviet Republic and the Workers and Resources, and you're staring at downtown Bubblejet in that way that you have so often done, because this is the aim of today's opportunity. Opportunity? Well, okay, it's a slip there of some kind. I'm not entirely sure what exactly I mean. Option. No, operation. I think is probably the word I was chasing there, but didn't. So that's all good. Anyway, shortly we will be demolishing several buildings. Turn the interface on. We're going to be killing this one, and that one. Yes. And if that all works out nicely, which I'm hoping it will, we'll then figure out how to move this about 20 feet to the left. Right. Whatever. I should give up on this intro. Let's do that. Now, some of you may very well be asking, but why would you do this? To which I say, go and watch the last episode where pretty much nothing happened, and you'll get a feel for it quite quickly. Right, let's get to work, because time waits for no man, and I spent the whole of the last episode accomplishing nothing, so today we're going to accomplish loads. Right, this hospital is going. Now, before I can do that, I'm going to need to reassign my ambulances. How do I reassign an ambulance? Just give me a clue. Give me a hint. How would one... You're an ambulance. You're currently on a mission. Okay, what about you? You're doing nothing. Change home. It's the home button. Oh, hold on. I have to know. Oh, you idiot. Right, okay, fine. I could have moved... I killed all of my bulldozers from one of my setups. In the last episode. I didn't click on the button that actually allows you to change the home button. Go and work out that one for a bit. There you go. Did that work? No, it didn't. You have to click it until it does that, and then you can go. Right, he's gone. This one. No, can't cancel. Oh, no, he's already changing. Right, this one. Change workplace. Go to that one. Right, because we're going to be down to one hospital, briefly. And that's going to cause some fairly upset people for a short amount of time, but I will get this hospital replaced fairly swiftly, I imagine. How swiftly is that? Oh, you know, fairly. Go on, bung that in there, and then as soon as they've cleared out, we can blow the hospital up, which is a fine thing to do. We've only got one patient in there anyway who really cares. Loads of staff, but no actual patients to speak of. Right, as soon as that disappears, we pull the plunger, push the plunger. We twizzle the plunger on the dynamite. Are you going or what? Clear off, or are you you're out on a mission at the moment? I'd very much like to do this now. No, I can't, you see. Can't do it, can't be done. We're going to have to wait. Okay. Now, I need to do this first, because then I can flatten out a significant amount of land here. And that will then allow me... The road's a bit of a concern. I'll figure that out. Because it's part of my trolley bus route. Yeah, no, once I can do that, I can flatten the land out, and then we can start putting housing structures in, which I will ensure I put in empty this time. And then we'll put those empty structures... we'll replace them so that we can move people directly from one into the new one. That's the theory, at least. Where's this flipping ambulance? What are you doing? Are you out on a joyride? No, mate, I'm bringing you patients. Well, you're better off not bothering, son. I'm about to nuke the place. Take him to the new hospital. No, can't do that, I'm afraid. No, I'm on important work for the government. And you wouldn't want to mess with the government, would you? Well, honestly, I couldn't honestly care, so just whatever you're doing, get on with it. Right, now, clear off. There you go. No, you changed your mind again. Oh, no, I don't know what to... There you go, stop working there. Right, detonate the hospital. Really? Detonate this building? Yes. Kaboosh. Right, good. Dead hospital. That's what people like. They like to see their tax rubles. They don't pay tax. Hard at work there. Right, let's get rid of all of this. That's good. Now, okay, I see you've taken that corner out entirely. Well, that's helpful, I suppose. Yeah, no, look at all the progress happening. Yes, you're right. There is quite a lot of progress here. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm loving it. This is the best fun I've had in ages. Right. Okay. No. Now let's get rid of this section up to the corner as well. No, it's fine. The trolley bus will still work. It's got a path that will get it from A to whatever. Okay, so let's get some smoothing on the go. But before I do that, I'm going to need to buy some new mechanisms. We're going to want dozers, several. That'll do. Right, and then we want cranes. No, we don't. Do we not? Oh, well, I'm pretty sure we don't. Tower crane. Yes, but that needs a whatnot to go with it. Oh, it does, you're right. You're not wrong. What is it, a road crane? No, these fellas. Diggers. Excavators. That's what we want. I want a couple of those. Right, 2 of those, and we're done. Okay, now then. All of that, of course, will allow me now to do some free smoothing. It's the only reason we're doing it, so I can do it for free. Right, here we go. So, if we turn the wireframe on... Now, this is about the level that we're aiming for. It's maybe just a little bit higher. Do that. Yeah. And then up the rate of... no, it's the mouse wheel, man. Okay. There we are. Right. Now, this should start to have a dramatic impact. Right here. Don't go too fast, otherwise you'll end up smoothing things multiple times in the way that you always do. There we go. That's it. Oh, lovely. Now then, does this look like a suitable place for a coal refining joint to you? Well, whether it does or it doesn't, it's this what's going to happen. Yeah, keep picking it up from here. Can we get any of that down? Maybe just slightly undermine the foundations of the storage yard there, but who's really counting? I imagine the people who are currently working in the storage yard are probably counting. They're probably going, whoa, whatever you're doing, stop doing it. Right, okay, that's progress. There. It's rather a shame I put this here, isn't it? It's rather short-sighted. It's not that short-sighted. I said that it was going to cause problems when I did it. You're now over here, are you? Yeah, I'm making some more space. More land for freedom. Okay, all right. Yeah, well, it's not going to be used for anything else apart from, electrical pylons and the like, so but go and knock yourself out. Good. Yeah. This is all very charming. Now, the whole aim here is to be able to replace this inefficient truck business that I've got going on with some kind of direct feed. Yeah. Let's have a look at the direct feed options. Right, so we've got ins going here. Yes. Is this a storage whatnot? It is. It stores 470. Okay. So what we don't want is we don't want to be storing coal ore here at all. Now, we can dump that when the time comes and switch to storing actual coal. The point of this being, of course, to start exporting actual coal instead of coal ore, because that will make me more money, and that's what we want. Right, okay, now, if I now get shot of this conveyor, you jump in the gun. Pardon? Okay, right, all right, fine. Yep, yeah, no, you be that way, if that's how you want to be. Now, the power station itself is, I think, hooked up to auto supply with coal if it ever runs out, but we've got quite a lot on the way in, and then we've got quite a lot on output storage, although we are getting through it. That's good to see. Alright, okay, now move on to the next stage. If you're not going to pause the game, get on with it and move on to the next bit. So let's get a bit of road in here. Now, what would be nice is to come off here at a straight line like that, but based on the shaping of the grid, that is potentially not the best way to do it, and I would be better doing this. So I'm going to do that. Right, sling that on there, and then buy it, please. And we'll use that as the foundation for what comes next. Okay, right, now, what comes next is going to be, don't auto-build, is going to be some prefab flats. Yeah, I'm doing something moderately sensible and sticking these in first. And we'll sling those on there. In fact, rotating the camera would possibly help me out. Now, we don't want anyone to move in. So we do that. No, we don't want anyone to move in. Oh, okay. Alright, just turn that down to absolutely minimum. Okay, I'll invite some immigrants in. I don't really want to move anyone from where they are right now, you see, so that's good. Yes. Why have you paused here? And part of me thinks I might have just... Oh, no. I had a moment where I thought I'd bulldozed the new hospital, but it turns out the new hospital has exactly the same arrangement as the old one, so that's fine, and because that would have been a moderate inconvenience, nay cost, had that happened. Right, so if we do that, yes, okay, right, and then tell it can be built. We'll splash out with some of this. You tell you what, I'm going to start spending some dollars. I mean, worthless, dirty currency that it is. I think it's suited to building roads with. Yeah, okay, yep, good. Magical. Now then, I need to get all of you people out of here, so you're moving. Relocate up to 5 people. No, just relocate anyone. Get them all over here. Yeah, that's it. Good. 1 person left. Alright, they can go and live in here. Right, blow it up. Before anybody decides to move it. Oh, look at that. Progress, comrades. Marvellous. That's how you do that. Now, of course, everybody here is just going to go, but we live, like, pretty much exactly next door. I'm going to go, progress, comrades. Shut up. At which point they will, oops, didn't really want to do that. Yeah, you see, he's flummoxed. He's gone like, no, I own a car, but now I've got nowhere to drive it. I kind of go, oh, all right, look, I'll put you some road back in temporarily, and you can figure it out for yourself. But later, just rest assured. Oh dear, it's all gone wrong, hasn't it? Yeah. Okay. Get rid of this path. Yeah. Get rid of the road as it. No. Now. No. Now. No. Can't. All right. Okay. No, hold on. Let's not muck about there. Let's give him a mud track. There you go. That can go anywhere. Doesn't really matter. Yeah. Just give him a mud track so he can get out of there, and I can bulldoze everything. There we go. Yeah. Send it that way. Yeah. He's no happier about that. Progress, comrades. Progress. That's what we're about here. Oops. Would you please be a little bit more trigger safe? Right, there we go. Now you can go. Get out. There you are. Right. Good. Get rid of that bit. Yeah. And this bit. No. And that bit. And that. That's it. Yeah, good. Get rid of this. Right. Okay. That's the business there going on. The business is going on. Right, now then, do we do the big bit now, or do we save that delight for later? I think the smart thing would be to do it now. So let's do it now. And then, this is a really poor way to do any of this, Yeah, I know, but you've kind of committed to the course of action now, so, get over it. How's the power plant looking? Well, it's not got a lot of coal left in store. Presumably you're out. Good. Blow it up. Oh, I love it. Yeah, absolutely. No, tear it all up, and then we can just keep yelling progress. Yeah, blow that up. Yep. And this. I want to blow that up. Don't go anywhere. We're blowing stuff up. There you go. Right. Now, also, we don't need this either, do we? If I sell those trucks, then we can get rid of that bit as well and get even more space to play with. Yeah, this is all going very nicely indeed. Now, I would pause it to do all of this, I would. The problem with that is go to depot. Yeah. No, any depot. Don't care which you go to. Just go to one. That's going to save me a job. That's not suitable. That's not a depot, because I've now got to try and remember what a depot... There we go, there's one. Trying to remember what depots look like. They look like depots. Go to depot. That's it. We'll park them up over here for now, and then we'll redeploy them later. What are you? You're a dumper truck. Go to the depot. Alright. Any more? Anyone else still working? You look like you're still trying to work. No. That's not permitted here. Go to the depot. Right. Anyone else? I think I was only working 4 of them. No. He's another one. He's having a go. Alright. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to deploy you lads doing. So, you know, you might want to hold fast for a bit and see what transpires. Right. There we go. Yep. Get rid of it. And all of that. Super. Okay, now we're getting some space. Now, what's this over here? Well, that's a substation. Yeah, and what's that? Is that a pub? Yep, it is a pub. And it's quite busy at the moment. That's a car park. Right, you. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to move you to a depot. Yeah, that's a state car that you're using there, and it's not for your use when I need to bulldoze the car park. So, get used to that. Where was I? I was over here, making as much mess as humanly possible. We've actually got 2 power distributors here, and then a pub. Blow it up. Yeah, blow that up. Well, it hasn't got power supply anyway. Well, blow it up twice then. Right, okay. Guys, I'm loving it. I'm having a thoroughly nice time. Yeah, blow it up. Yeah. Oh, this is... Now we're cooking. I'm actually getting back a heck of a lot more space than I thought I would do. But it has to be said, I am being slightly less careful than I thought I was going to be. So, I guess they balance each other out then, don't they? Right, okay, get my smoothing gang back in business. All right, lads, get to work. Yeah. Oh, look at it. Now you're talking. Oh, this is all great. Go a bit slower, and that way you'll do it properly. They've got a little cliff ridge road there now, going up to the aggregate store. Now, if you can't fit a coal refinery and then an aggregate store for that to export to in there, then you are a pitiful individual and should be shamed publicly. Okay, all right. Yeah, loads of space. And then we can get some housing up in that business as well. Now, we need to get stuff in there. Hold on, we've got some trucks waiting here. You, go to a depot. I told you once. Right, same goes for your pal as well. Go on, depot yourself. Because I have no intention of delivering anything by truck here. So I'm gonna nuke this as well. Yeah. No, when progress is happening, nothing gets in my way. Well, that might be debatable. Right, okay, good. Now, we've got a road connection there. Am I bothering to connect up the others to roads? I'm not. I suppose it only really matters if they catch fire. How bothered are we about them catching fire? Oh, let's say about 6 out of 10 bothered. Alright, is that a lot? Well, no, not really. Now, you're going to need to think about how you're going to get a road down this behaviour you've got going on here, and how much of this. We talked previously about doing a stepped kind of thing, and if you leave that road alone, then you'll be in fine shape to make that happen. All right, okay, I'll leave it alone because it's already doing the business. It is already doing some business. You're not wrong. Right, okay, let's get this operational again. Right, coal refining, please. Coal processing, not refining. They amounts to the same thing. Not really. Right, so if I were to stick that there, well, you get a jaunty angle, which we don't want. So if I were to stick that here, are we going to be able to get conveyor belts into it from the storehouse? Now, if it comes down to it, I am prepared to set fire to the storehouse. That said, slinging this here means it's right next door to 2 tower blocks. And therefore, it has a very high chance of getting workers. Is this where you want it? No, move it as close to that tower block as possible. That's harsh. Go. Right. Now then, let's, yeah, you can build that. No, you don't do it using that button. You go over here and then you press this button here. Alright, okay, well I'll do that then. Build that as well. Use the dirty dollar for that one. Right, good. Now, what we haven't checked, actually, is whether these chaps have got any power. Power, that. Yes, it has. It's all coming from this tiny little distribution centre here, so we're probably going to want to deal with that and make it a little bit more something or other. Right, build a conveyor connection. Will you do that? You will. You ruddy marvel. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now, I'm going to stick a second one in. I'm going to use the second out that we've got here to go into the second in that we have there. I don't know if it will accomplish anything. All right, that's an unknown. Can't construct bridge pillars due to infrastructure below. There is no infrastructure below. You are doing yourself no favours there. All right, let's... I mean, we'll bring the lads out and see if we can't, get rid of, some whatnot. How's that look for you? All right, come out that way. And then just slap her in there. You should be able to just parallel your way in. I don't think it really matters. No, I don't think it really matters. Okay. Now, but what that should mean is that we get a nice clean input of coal going on there. So what we want is if I continue this road along, which I'll do now. Actually, I'm going to make this trolley bus compatible as well. I have a feeling that a trolley bus in the vicinity of this area would probably be a smooth move. Well, do you want to upgrade the stuff that you've got there as well, then? Yeah, I do. It's already done, you know. Oh, all right. Well, leave it alone then. If it's already working, then why mess with it? Right, hopefully, have you got power? You've got power, you've got workers. You've got no resources. Iron ore. You've built an iron ore processing plant. Good. Glad that worked out perfectly. Oh, you absolute muppet. Why don't you actually check what you're clicking on before you click on it once? For once, any time. You're umming and ahhing about whether to spend an extra couple of grand on something, and then you just got to go, yeah, here it is, I'll build that. You're going to go, that's the wrong building. And in the comments, you've got people who lit you up a couple of minutes ago going like, you built the wrong thing. Or it'll be, how long do you think it will be until he notices he's built the wrong building? Right, let's try that. That one says coal. Yes. Build that. Good. Glad I'm not throwing money away. That would be a very foolish thing to do, wouldn't it? Holy moly. What a pillock. Right, stick that on there. Let's give this a go anyway. I don't think it's going to work. It didn't work. All right, leave it alone then. Don't bother. No, that's all good. Right, we're building the right one now, you know. Yeah, that's the thing that's occurring. So I want to build this road. I want to get a road at least to slot underneath here for general connectivity purposes. And this can be straightforward, non-trolley bus road. All right, you following the line there? Yeah. There's a little bit of... You got a little bit of overlap at that end. Not much, just a little bit of overlap. All right, go about as far as there. What's this road for? General connectivity. I don't know exactly what it's for yet. Why didn't you just put it there? Because there's a pillar here, and I bet you money that it wouldn't let... See, wouldn't allow it. So I need to come up with something clever to make these two now talk to one another. Like a corner. Not a corner like that. Look at it. It's horrendous. All right, well, what are you going to do then? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. You're going to bulldoze it, aren't you? Yes, sir. Yes, I am. Because it's not actually doing anything at the moment anyway, so what difference does it make? Right, and then slot that onto there. Yes, you end up with a weird corner here, but who's counting? In fact, if I do that, it's no longer a weird corner. All right, now it's just it's an offset crossroads. Yes, that's a thing that we have here in the Soviet Union. As well as bulldozing an iron refining plant that you probably could have made some money out of at some point. Well, I mean, let's not get carried away. Right, now then. We've got fewer workers in this one at the moment. I rather suspect that's because they go, I wouldn't bother, Sergey. It's probably not going to be open that long. They'll knock it down again in 5 minutes. Oh, okay. I won't go and work there then. Right, now, we need a... I'm not bulldozing a power plant. That is too expensive. But we now need an aggregate store. So that we can store some aggregates. How did you know? Right, small? No. Large? May we? Now then, you need to be over here. Good. Is this flattened? Yes, it is. Alright. Oh no, this is going to work out quite nicely. Caveat, it might not. But on paper, theoretically, as the crow flies, this could work. Do you need to flatten any more nearby? Yeah, over here, probably. Okay, right, well, get the next block of flats done then. Alright, next block of flats here. I don't want anyone to move into it. No, don't get citizens. That's the thing you flag. Oh, well done. Should have done that before. Should have. Did you, though? No. Good. Why are you trying to sound like Batman? That's how I normally sound. Ah, yes, if you say so. Yes. The way that I normally speak on these videos is me sounding perky to appeal to the younger people. Alright. I don't believe you. I didn't think you would. Right, let's do this. Yeah, have some of that. Go on. Marvellous. Good. Some of this. Terrific. Have some of that. Do that. Yeah, see that? Skillfully pressing the correct buttons to pay for the roads with dollars and everything else with the rubles. Now then, we want to stick another bit of road in here before doing anything else. Caution. You do have to get your conveyor belts out of there. Thank you. You're welcome. Alright. That's the bit that matters. The conveyor belts matter. The road thing idea that you were just spouting there doesn't honestly matter too much at the current time. Go here. Pay for it. No, click on it and pay for it. Pay for it. Thank you. Right, have I built the right thing? It's worth checking, I suppose. Yeah, Tantrum large aggregate storage, because it's for storing large aggregates in. Okay, all right. Oh, well, this is coming along, although that's wonky, which is a bit disappointing, given that did I even build with the grid turned on at that point? Maybe. Don't know. But I've got a chunk of space here that I could get a couple of small things in. In fact, that could be the pub that I did I bulldoze? I did bulldoze the pub. Yeah, we could slap the pub in now, just to, you know, alleviate the concerns of the local people. Also, the cinema went bye-bye a while back, and you don't seem to have been too concerned about plumbing that back in again. Yeah, will that fit? Because the cinema's quite big. Yeah, I did say that it would fit. I'm just seeing if I can fit anything else in down here as well. Yes. Will you get a bit of road down there? No. Okay, what if we spin it? Like that, maybe. Well, I can't see how you... If you didn't get a bit of road in before, I don't see how you're going to do it now. Oh, there we go. That's the good place for it. All right, okay, rotate it. Maybe try and make it a bit flush with the grid. Not 100% flush. It doesn't matter if it's 100%. That'll do. Good. And then pub, please. Pub. Or else there will be a riot if people are not fed a suitable ration of spiritual alcohols. Right, zoom in. Thank you. And then rotate that right hot. Put the road in first. You'll find it easier. All right. There you go. That's good. Now go back and plumb in the pub. Equipment. Pub. Right. In there, please. Thank you very much. Good. All right. And the pub has the soothing sounds of the coal conveyor belt, just gently going overhead. Right, we've got a full load of coal in there now. I know it's almost like this is working as intended, ish. Right, slap that in there. Why can't I slap that straight into the next one? It overlaps with an existing construction, but it doesn't. It should be pretty much parallel. I lined these up pretty well. Moderately well. But anyway, it is working, so, that's okay, I suppose. Right, now, from here, we need another 2 exports. Right, so, yeah, didn't think that? I did think that through. Right? One of them needs to come down here and end up there. Now, I'm not married to this as the loading point, but it would be a bad idea to have to rebuild it. So, what? We're thinking of going like this. Can I increase the altitude? You can bulldoze the road. I don't really want to. Oh, well, maybe use a conveyor tower then. Okay, yeah. Because that comes in topside. So if you stick that here, I know it's not the most attractive place to have it, but you might end up with enough enough space underneath it in order to slot a road through there. Because I think having a road go through there is probably going to be quite helpful. All right, well, let's try it here. How much is it? Oh, it's only £5 grand. If it's wrong, it's a lot cheaper than rebuilding an ore processing plant. Yeah, that won't fit in there. Get rid of the road. The road can come in again later. You're going to do another one of what you're calling now an offset whatnot. Yep. All right, now then, can I get you into there? The answer is yes, but the second part of that answer is you're going to have to do some fiddling. All right, it's not that urgent. I mean, we're paying for our coal at the moment, which is okay. I mean, it's not desirable, but we're building up a backlog of coal in the process, so that's okay too. Right, you've got no connection to anything. What's on the train? Load 100% of anything. Right, tell it to stop being wait till fully loaded and just get back to work, and then hopefully by the time it returns we'll be pumping coal in, and then we will make a moderate amount of money. The amount of money we're going to make out of this, you know, is it's a drop in the ocean compared to how much this will have cost to set up. I want you all to be fully aware of that now. If you weren't aware of it already, you are aware of it now, and that's something that you needed to be aware of. Please get over the road. I have got over the road, but not brilliantly. Just... Ooh. What if I go... No, the problem with building conveyors is you can't make it stop midway, because you're going, no, I need to fiddle with it a little bit. Kind of go, I don't care. You have to go direct from point A to point B, and that's non-negotiable. I need it to be negotiable. All right, the choices we have here. Bulldoze the road, which is going to be painful, because getting it back in again is not going to be easy, given that I've kind of semi-flattened some of this land. Okay, so that's option A. Option B, bulldoze this, move it a foot to the left. We'll take less pain, please. Less pain is good with me. We'll try that. You can't move it a foot to the left. I bet I can. All right. Better way. Yeah, go on. About there. All right. It's as close to the road as it's allowed to go. Fit. Look at that. He chose the right option for once. Well done, you. Okay, right, now then, can you go from here to here directly, or are you going to need a tower because you're clipping through the hillside? Answering my own questions there. Right, okay, well, if we take this as far this way as we can get it, hold on, probably about there. Flatten the terrain a bit. Good. Now, I'm not certain that's going to work, you know. Why? Because it works. Okay. Now, what I should probably have here somewhere is another aggregate store to hang on to the coals for loading, because it's only got 1 ton of loadable here at the moment. It really depends on how fast it can do that when it's got a train waiting. So let's turn the wireframe off, up the tempo, wait for the train to come in, and we'll see how quickly it can be loaded. Now we've got flipping loads of coal, right? Absolutely bucket loads of the stuff waiting to be used. Here comes Johnny Hoppers now. Let's see how we get on. Right, slow it up. No, wait, and slow it up. Now, wait to this. Go here. Wait till loaded. Right. Okay, let's see what sort of loading speed we get. And go. All right. Well, okay, it doesn't need any kind of in-between holding area in the slightest. It's loading that at a flipping heck of a rate. All right, well, this is going to be operational immediately then. I say immediately. It's operational now, and that is pretty immediate. So so that's jolly good. I slowed down a bit now. Why is it slowed down? That's interesting. Where's it pulling from? Do these towers have an inbuilt storage, do you think? I mean, it's still going at an acceptable rate. I've got no issue with the speed that it's going. Okay, right. Well, I mean, that has significantly improved the output speed there. What have you got? Destination is full. That's fine. You're full up with coal. That's fine. All right, good. Yeah, it's already improved the profit margin we're getting off that, so that's all good. All I've really got to do now is make sure I'm feeding the power plant again. Now, this road already does some kind of bizarre, weird wiggle effort thing. This housing block, everybody here is flaming miserable. So moving them is no great drama. That's not an issue. Nobody lives here. They need moving. They need moving. And that's what we'll do in the next episode. No, I'm leaving you there. That's quite enough for today. I've made loads of progress, look. So, you know, we built the wrong thing, then built the right thing, and now we're building some more things. And next time, it's going to be more of the same. I tell you, this is something I do in this game. I go back and revisit stuff over and over and over again. Interesting. There's an observation. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. I'm quite happy. Okay. All right. Well, I'll catch you next time, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the series if you're new here, because it gets no better than this. And I'll be back soon with more that is this. Cheerio! Well, gang, I promised you something would occur today, and it has. I've let rip with the bulldozer, and I've never been happier. We've got some solid progress going on. Admittedly, solid progress has taken several swings in order to make it occur, but, you know, sometimes you build entirely the wrong thing, throw a bunch of money away, and go, well, it happens. And then you go again, and get it right the second time after actually checking what it is that you've built. It's a minor detail, but I live as an example to the rest of you as to what to do in the event that you get things entirely wrong. Is to go, well, and bulldoze it, and then move on and go again. Jolly good. Everybody's having a good time. That's what we like to see.